Well, good morning and welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Malaysia. And I'm in the capital of Malaysia, which you should all know is Kuala Lumpur, or KL as it's more commonly known. And this video is all about Chinatown, right in the heart of the city. And we're going to start walking around here. This behind me is the main street. It's a pedestrian street behind me called Petaling Street. But I've just been filming some other places down where the vehicles are coming up from, as you can see behind me. So we'll take a good look around Chinatown. I'll tell you some background history before we start walking around, but I'll also make another video from KL called Colonial KL, which is the British part of KL. So for now, let's get going and start walking around and seeing what there is to see, starting with the history. KL is the largest city in Malaysia and has the biggest population of around 2 million, along with an urban area of around 9 million that is among the fastest growing metropolitan regions in Southeast Asia. The city developed at the point where two rivers, namely the Gombak and the Klang, meet, which is how its name came about. Kuala Lumpur means muddy confluence in Malay, Kuala is the point where two rivers join, and Lumpur means mud. From the mid-19th century, early settlers from China came to the region to work in open tin mines. Back then, KL was only a small town, spurred on by tin mining, and it started to develop around the old market square, but suffered from many social and political problems. The buildings were made of wood and atap, a form of palm thatching, that were prone to catching fire, as well as the lack of proper sanitation, meaning that the town was plagued with diseases. It also suffered from the constant threat of flooding due to its location. KL was a typical pioneer town, with the population being predominantly male, who were mainly Cantonese and Hakkas. They were governed by a Chinese headman known as a Kapitan. With the town being rebuilt a few times and having thrived, thanks to Chinese headman Yap Ah Loy, it wasn't until Yap, together with Frank Swettenham, who was appointed resident in 1882, that rapid growth and development took off, turning KL into a major urban centre. Chinatown is a vibrant and colourful district full of everyday life in the form of shops, markets, food halls and stalls, restaurants, cafes and bars. As well as all this, it hosts several tourist sites, such as Chinese temples and ancestral halls, markets, ornate shop houses, art galleries and shops, making it one area you have to come to if you're ever visiting KL, in order to soak up its atmosphere, culture and cuisine. So this is a little Sikh temple that's actually called the Sikh Police Temple, because back when this was built in 1898, it's saying that the British employed Sikh Indians. They brought them over from India northern India, to be police officers, to work in the police force. So also on this street are a number of cafes here. One that's very, very popular with a big queue of people. Capitan, I think it's called. It's the white building with the green shutters just up there next to the yellow restaurant. That seems to be very popular. But I've just eaten in Luck Bros Kopi. I'll show you a picture of what I had for breakfast. Quite amazing. Just found this little alleyway with a bridge and leads on to another little alleyway here. Look at this. Oh, somebody's turned this area into street art. Look, you can see these wall paintings along with some nice music. Got a little sign here that's saying this is one of the oldest lampposts in KL. Cool little back street this is. Really, really cool. One at the top of the stairs here, lovely wall painting here. So you've got a bit of a contrast here between the old Chinese shop houses in Chinatown and then this huge skyscraper, and it actually lights up the edges of it light up. It's really cool. I saw it last night. So the street that I've just been walking down to get to the point where I've just done the intro is called Petaling Street, and this is a big market street, especially at night. Got a lot of stalls selling counterfeit items, that kind of thing. See all these items here, all these bags and belts and watches, they're all fake. A load of watches here on this guy's stall. Smells good, whatever this is.
Very good.
Very good, yeah? Deep fried Chinese muffins and Chinese donuts. We have something in Thailand that's deep fried and they eat it in the morning, called a donut. They eat it with condensed milk. It's very nice actually. So it must be something similar, but a lot bigger. They have the ones very similar to what we have in Thailand, but they don't dip them in the condensed milk. And this is a very typical food court in Malaysia. It's crowded in here. It's only 11 o'clock in the morning. And people are having a very late breakfast or an early lunch. But I've been to some very good food courts, very modern ones. This one's a very traditional one, especially with the food like this laid out. And you just pick how much and whatever you want. So this is another pedestrianised street right beside the central market, which I'll show you in a minute. But this is called Kasturi Walk, and it's got some lovely heritage buildings along here, all in lovely painted colours. food and drink stalls. So this is the central market since 1888, and I've been here before, as I said, back in 2009 in KL, and I think it was a different colour back then, I'm not too sure. So it's full of stalls, little boutique shops, cafes. And also it's got some very welcome AC. So I've just walked upstairs and there's a little exhibition up here with the history of this market. So it started as a wet market in 1885. So tonight I've come back to the food court in Chinatown, and I've got sesame chicken with Yangzhou rice and a bottle of beer. If you remember, I came in here earlier about 11 o'clock this morning. Now we're back tonight. In fact, it's less busy tonight, and it's 8:30 than it was this morning. And that's where I'm going to leave off this video for now. If you like it, then give me a big thumbs up, and why not subscribe to my channel down below. Until the next video, see you later.